This video will cover the basics of editing an existing web page on the UNT Dallas website for both moderators and editors. We'll be using the School of Education site as our example, but you should navigate to your own homepage to begin. To log in from your homepage, click the URL at the top of your browser and add to the end /user and hit enter. This will take you to the login screen where you'll enter your EUID and password. I'm already logged in here, so this is the view you'll see after you log in. Navigate to the page you want to edit using the top menu. If you're a longtime editor on the site, you'll notice there's no longer a blue bar at the bottom. Instead, to edit a page, you'll locate the Edit tab near the top of your page's content. Click this to enter edit mode. Basic pages are constructed using a module called paragraphs, which you'll see at the top of the table. Paragraphs are sections of information on your page. Some pages have several, some have only a couple. We'll cover the major paragraph types in this video. First, the most common paragraph type is simply text. Click Edit next to a text-style paragraph to edit its contents. You'll see that only the body text under the heading Description of the field appears here. Whatever you put as the title is automatically set to display as large, bold type to signify it as a heading. Below this is the body text and formatting options, which should be familiar to you from most word processors. Be sure that your body text is formatted as normal from the drop-down menu. For a clean workspace, collapse the paragraph when you're done editing it. Another paragraph type is the image left plus text. This places a small image to the left of a block of body text. You can edit the body text as you normally would. Again, the title field will show up as a bold heading. And if you choose to put something in the image subtitle, this will appear in small italics directly below the image. To change an image out for another, click the Edit button beside the image preview and find the Replace File option. Locate the desired image on your computer and upload it. We're not going to change this one out today. Another important field to fill out is alt text. This is helpful for search engine optimization and is required for ADA compliance when the image contains information, but it is always good practice to fill it out with a simple explanation. That should do fine. Scroll down and click Save. You can see several other paragraphs on this page, all of which are text only, which is the first type we looked at. They each contain their own heading. Scroll down and click Save to complete your changes. We're not going to do that today because we don't want to mess up this page, so I'll just navigate backwards to where we started. Another type of paragraph you might use is a banner image, one that covers the full width of the page. Again, we scroll to the top and click Edit, and we see all of this page's paragraphs. And at the top, there is one called Banner Image with a familiar Image Edit button. Click this, use Replace Image to swap one out, and check that an alt tag is applied. Then scroll down and hit Save. You can also title an image paragraph, but this title will not show up on your page to viewers. It's simply an easy way to label a banner image without having to open it to see what it is. Another useful element of the Paragraphs module is the drag and drop function. For example, if we want our banner image to be below the text, we can click and drag the crosshairs down and save our changes. Now we see the banner images below the text, but this looks awful in this circumstance, so we're going to go back to the Edit tab, move it back to the top, and save our changes. This concludes your introduction to the basics of editing a page. Please see our other videos if you have other questions.